Welcome to another production of The Single Eight. So, your name is?
My name is Joseph Mills. Your name is?
The Single Eight, and your name is?
Rick Kane.
Welcome back.
Yeah.
The entire DWO is present for this podcast. What a great moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now I'm going to do a little prelude for our topic, and then they can decide if it's too much for themselves right now. So, heads up, we are going to talk about the Kimmel debacle. So, if you're not in a mind to handle it right now, please do a good thing for your mental health and come back to it when you can. Because the conversation will, no doubt, go to dark places. So, but be aware for yourself. This is your trigger warning for this episode. So, yeah.
So thank you for sharing that, because we do need to make sure people are aware of the generalized topic that we're talking about, because we do exist in a time frame where there is so many traumatic things going on, and we don't want to spread that trauma, but we also want to spread a process of conversation.
Yep.
Through it all. So, am I introducing the topic, Hoot?
Well, I kind of did already. We are talking about ABC indefinitely taking off Jimmy Kimmel.
Slash Disney, slash the FCC, which is slash a federal controlled appointed thing, slash appointed by Orange 47.
Yeah.
So, essentially, if you follow the pieces together, unless that you are a voice that agrees with Orange 47, now he's reaching out and he's taking comedians' television shows away, and we cannot limit this only to Jimmy Kimmel. Stephen Colbert, even though that he's still on TV for until his season's over, the Late Show has been canceled. It won't be anymore.
Not just Stephen Colbert being fired, but the entirety of the Late Show.
Yes.
Is off.
And the Jimmy Kimmel Show.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I want to.
I will also prelude to that. They're already in conversations about possibly getting it back.
There's been. I would put allegedly in front of that. I've heard it. Allegedly there are talks with Jimmy Kimmel's people and Disney lawyers for somehow trying to get back on the air, but it's a big people kind of leaking it type thing. So I would not put as much weight on it as possible.
Yeah.
I will share, even if Kimmel comes back, the hurt's already happened.
The hurt's already happened.
We have seen an egregious overreach of power with this.
Yeah.
And I am afraid how much further this will go.
Mm-hmm.
Because we have an uber authoritarian leader who is completely ripping apart the Constitution of the United States, and through which doing so, every civil liberty that we are all held for, and we have, this podcast has always been an advocacy for our LGBTQIA plus siblings, but I share with you, it's already visible. If you are a person of color, if you are an LGBTQIA plus sibling, it is visible that the government is coming after you, and there will be a time, because BT Dub, what color is Stephen Colbert?
I think he's white. I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
And is Stephen Colbert a Christian?
I believe so.
He's an outspoken Catholic.
Yeah.
Yes. And what color is Jimmy Kimmel?
I would also say, I think, he's pretty white.
So this is all about an uber authoritarian government just going after anyone and anything that Orange 47 doesn't like.
And Just a key point in kind of authoritarian regimes taking over is getting some type of control over the media. That you only want your message being the one that's heard and put out there, and anything that talks against you or against the leader gets kind of kicked out.
Yes.
That's the word phrase I'll use, is pushed away and unplugged.
Yeah. There's no... I will keep on saying it. If you're notching the lines, you are arguably not a good person. If you're notching the lines of what happened back in World War II, you are not a good person. You're not. But because of the inability to see it, that takes a lot of work right now.
Normally I would try to straighten out that language, but goddamn, a single leg is right.
Yeah, it's targeting and making people uneducated and wanting them to willingly be uneducated. And for a longest time, I'm gonna put assuming allegedly people of the Red Hat Brigade have not been affected, and because they're not affected of it, they don't care. It's not affecting them. And when it starts to affect them, they're like, oh, wait a minute, this isn't what I thought it was. And everyone's like, it was what he was saying it was. You were just willingly ignorant about it because it wasn't about you. You didn't think it was about you.
Yes.
Yeah.
So many of the few listeners right now may be asking themselves a question. If Orange 47 is so radically after all forms of media, don't we feel nervous about saying the things that we're about to say that we have been saying on this podcast? And my answer is a firm no. Because at least as of the recording of this podcast, the Federal Communications Commission has never set up any form of a government over podcasting.
Yeah.
So I can...
Oh no, it don't look like there's a lot of sick white man in there. Oh no.
In the podcasting universe?
By the way, white people, if you haven't gotten your free podcast yet, what's wrong with you? But yes, it's almost that way. But that reach hasn't gotten to podcasting yet. So I literally can say, fuck Trump. Trump is a douchebag. Trump is a lying 400-pound, 5'9" waste of humanity. But there's one thing I cannot say. I cannot create a threat of physical harm towards him.
Yeah.
So let's talk about the imbalance of the media right now. Yeah. I cannot, in any form to any person, verbalize physical harm.
Yes.
Okay, Fox News.
Yes.
Fox News recently had an anchor share their words. It's on the internet. I don't have to say allegedly. We should murder homeless people was the exact words.
Yeah.
What happened the next freaking day? A homeless encampment in Minnesota was shot up. 2 homeless individuals were shot in the head and killed the very next day after that statement was made. What is that Fox anchor's job today?
Are they still the anchor?
They are still a Fox anchor. Jimmy Kimmel comes on and he makes clear, direct, non-threatening facts about the president. And he is suspended indefinitely.
It was after a lot of people, including the vice president, was saying, if somebody had said anything about Charlie Kirk in any way, anything bad, you should go tell their bosses and get them fired. And he didn't say anything bad about Kirk, he was saying things like, oh, it isn't, he was calling out the hypocrisy in the Red Hat Brigade and in the government, and then he got fired because of it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Sorry.
It's your show. I'm trying to give you your voice back. You know
what I'm being right now? I'm being a filter right now.
Okay,
filtering down things. So, my brain...
Organizer.
Yeah. So... Oh...
Let me give you something else to filter.
Yeah.
Do you have something to say? Go.
Give me...
Alright, let me give you something else to filter while you're thinking.
Say something that I can filter out that I can make my own thought out of.
I am really pissed that they have they've made a hero out of this individual.
Yeah.
When they did not say anything about the Minnesota politician that was also murdered. Mm-hmm. When they have never done anything. They have never... Do you notice the lack of modifiers and how much I jump on y'all about using modifiers?
Yeah.
They have never done jack shit about school shootings.
Yes.
They didn't even talk about the other one that happened the very same day.
The other one that happened the same day. It was all about the one guy.
Yeah.
All it was about was the one guy.
All they care about are the people who will wave their little red hats up in the air with no filter to them and don't care about the harm.
Because it wasn't affecting them personally. And then it happened to someone that I'll say the word that someone I guess they care about, and then it's like, oh, now it's an actual issue.
Thank you for throwing the modifier, I guess, into
Sorry.
that. No, I mean, it's the whole fact shit.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, before long, the modifiers won't matter anymore, so...
yeah, certain people put opinion as fact, but I don't want to do that, so that's why I said that, to not be like, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
while that single H processes things, we need to move to one of our commercials. That's right. It's our public service announcement today. It's avoid Orange 47. That's right, friends. If you hate shit-stained, ignorant morons that forces their will upon other people and breaks everyone until that they get their only way and has people fired for no reasons, and only podcasters have the last voice of freedom of speech before the FCC finds some way to govern us, then avoid that stupid-ass fucking moron Orange 47. That's right, Orange 47 is just like Orange 45, but way more fucking ignorant.
Don't let the orange version of Prodophone make you sing until you die.
There you go.
That is also a Star Kid reference.
okay.
Okay, I need to not dive into nerd stuff right now.
And I need to verify, he didn't say anything about Orange 47 dying. He was talking about us dying.
Yeah.
Yes.
I would like to make that statement very clear.
Yeah.
Very clear.
But it's so far, I am grieving that you two exist in this time frame.
Yeah.
I will have to say, I am getting used to almost striving within my burnout.
Explain that. Can you explain that?
Which is a complicated statement in the way of, yet my brain is like, I need a break, and it's taking the break when it can, but when it's big, it's using the lack of thought to almost make a natural filter to say what needs to be said.
Yes, I hear you. I received that. When you were talking about striving in your burnout, that's something I need you to teach me how to do, because I'm almost broken burnout now with this crap.
Well, it's because I was at broken burnout at the beginning. At the very start of it, we have had podcasts about this ever since he said I did not exist.
Yeah.
I've been at broken burnout for months now.
I know you have.
So, it's more or less going, okay, I can still say something, So I'm going to do it into my last breath.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Can I ask you a question that's going to severely reshape the course of this conversation?
Yes.
How does it feel to be a terrorist?
Well, it helps that somebody else who actually is saying it.
Well, say that again.
Somebody else who actually is saying it.
Recently, transgender individuals have been listed and categorized, allegedly. They're working towards it.
Yeah.
They're working towards categorizing transgender people as terrorist groups. The actual fuck is that all about?
They literally have multiple.
It's one of their scapegoats.
No, it's one of their scapegoats to
It's
create
one-
fear.
Yeah.
It's one of their only one currently.
Yeah. And honestly, to all the few listeners that actually know who I am, I'm sorry for the cursing. I'm actually pushing my freedom of speech today.
Yeah.
And I'm displaying how that, at least for this moment, this is the platform that we have freedom of speech. As long as I don't threaten Orange 47's life, I can talk about how he craps his pants during governmental conversations with Desmond Yahoo and
Yeah.
That's why, unlike how I am most of the time on the podcast, I am the one moderating myself
Yeah.
to be the strong filter.
In those juicy.
Hey,
And
no,
those-
not right now.
Those juicy files.
That's right, kids. Open the books. All the books are ready there to read. If you want to read a book that talks about child harm and masculine toxicity, do you know what book
Go
I'm
read
talking
The Hunger
about?
Games.
It may sound like the Bible, but no, I'm talking about the Epstein files. Open the Epstein files.
We both,
Open the Old Testament.
Open the Old Testament.
yeah,
The rhyming.
Yeah.
Ugh.
and open The Hunger Games.
Yeah.
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 Because I am
saw
sad
something-
at how realistic the books are becoming.
Yeah, I had that thought the other day. That was like, when it all finally comes to light, all the millennials and Gen Z will know what to do. Because all the media growing up has been dystopian future.
Yeah, we thrive on apocalypse. Yeah. And literally, all of Critical Role is technically set in a world after the apocalypse.
Yeah.
I had so hoped that we were going to get closer to Star Trek and not Mad Max. But have you ever seen the movie Idiocity?
I have seen bits and pieces.
We have moved closer to Idiocity than either of the other two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's when, Luke Wilson jumps into the future, and he's not the smartest dude, but he's, super intelligent to them.
He's the smartest dude in culture because everything has been dumbed down so much.
Yeah.
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 It's really Dead Air kills a podcast.
Yeah. But this
really
is such
frustrating.
more proof that we're all in an emotional breakdown right now.
Yeah.
We are, and
So-
it's really painful.
I have a very hard time. I find myself at least once a day. I'm like, this is not the time to cry. Somewhere in the middle of the day, in class,
Yeah.
and I'm like, I'm gonna let it come out a tiny bit.
I think that we need to fucking cry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that we need to let it out. And that's one of the problems that I'm having right now. I have been fighting so hard for so long, and the fight just keeps getting deeper and deeper. I have forgotten how to cry.
It's like that scene in Thunderbolts where Yelena's talking to Bob, and Bob's like, what do you do when you feel like that? And she's just like, oh, you put it in a little ball, you just stuff it down until you forget about it.
Okay, I will have to say, most of the time for me, I'm in I will either have a super high or a super low, or I will not feel anything.
So I either have the most or the least, or somewhere in the middle.
No, or literally nothing.
Okay.
Or
That's
I'm not
fair.
kidding, literally nothing.
That is a fair statement.
I have had days when I'm like, I What are feelings? I do not know them.
But that's where that we're getting. That they're going to break us so much that we just don't care anymore. And then he's going to become indefinitely the president. And then it's all going to be completely broken. You know, this whole almost 300-year experiment is crumbling under this douchebag.
Technically, it's already failed.
Yeah.
I hate to say it.
Well,
technically, it's already failed. We weren't supposed to have political parties.
Well,
Okay, no, not really. No.
Rick, history major Rick Kane,
Yeah.
Can you please share?
Yeah.
They want everybody's opinion to be heard, and if they want the president to be like a king, and it could have been like that, but George Washington was like, no, I'm gonna step aside and kind of let a precedent with that, and with there being, they don't want more than just like, they don't want a monopolized opinion on things. If there's two, but there's still two major ones. So it would be like, the better example would be like if there was more things kind of like parliaments in Europe where there isn't just the one or two major parties. So if it's just one party, then nobody else's opinions are heard. And if it's just two, there's still minorities' opinions that aren't heard because they don't fit in with those two parties. Yeah?
Yeah.
Does that am I explaining that a little okay?
Yes.
Yeah.
Why? But let's talk
Because
No, please go.
Because that's what happens a lot in authoritarian regimes. And in 1930s and 40s, Italy and Germany they slowly, the main party, like, knocked everybody out, and you either had to join them or you just weren't voted for. Like, sometimes there might have been another party, but nobody voted for that party to, like, create the illusion that, oh yeah, there's definitely choices, but everyone's voting for us. I was gonna be quiet.
Yeah. But that's how it all went.
Yeah.
But let's talk about a little bit deeper how far the brokenness goes. Our culture is inherently racist.
Yes.
Our culture is inherently sexist. Both times that he has won, I'm going to tell you why he won. The first time, nobody wanted to vote for the liberal woman. This last time, no one wanted to vote for the liberal black woman. And that's even weighs it even more how divided it was. Because at least Lady Pantsuit won the popular vote.
Yeah.
But Harris didn't even win the popular vote, which pushes even further. People did not want to vote for the black liberal woman. Because there's nothing, the only difference between the two is one person has been spewing hate and the other person was trying to rebuild hope.
Yeah.
And the only answer to why that a person spewing hate could win is that he played into the prejudice of the populace.
Yeah.
So that's how we get here. Yeah.
I will say that goes all the way back to the founding documents. All the way.
That does, all the way back to the establishment of slavery, everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
3/4.
Yes. And look how all the prejudices have fueled where we're at right now. The fight against women's reproductive rights. The fight against persons of color through the usage of ICE.
Yes.
The battle against LGBTQIA plus, specifically transgender issues.
Yeah.
It's all been fueling prejudice.
Mm-hmm. Sparking up fear through targeting their prejudice miss.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Alright.
That's why you're going to see, like, more things come up on our Instagram that are more resources for us to at least get through this as much as we can until we have to leave.
And I'd like to make sure that everybody knows, I would like to introduce you to the new moderator of the Transcendent Media website. It is the official Single H Show Instagram. Single H is the official moderator of the website. Congratulations, you're growing through the company.
Yeah.
God,
I will say, it will become more like YouTube in the way that
Yes. And
we are going to be way more cutthroat than we were.
Well, welcome to the Old West, and we
Yeah.
and we are the gunslingers, ready to speak the truth.
Yep.
Speaking of which, are we ever going to do another parts of?
I would love to. Yeah.
All right.
We should do one next week.
Ladies and gentlemen, prepare yourself.
California week.
November will spark the official return of Parts of Unknown, and it will take on a new shape as well. This will be probably the fourth identity that Parts of has had, but we're gonna bank some shows.
Okay.
We'll work ahead. So the official return of Parts of Unknown will be November. Well, thank you to the mothership, the Single H Show, and that's right, kids. The podcast that would never die is still happening. Go to YouTube for Comics and Christ. I have tried over and over again to stop that podcast.
You can get yourself to...
It keeps
coming back.
You can't get yourself to kill it. So
Yes.
you're not
I'll
going
never
to, and you shouldn't do it if you can't do it.
And that's pretty much all of our identities. Comics and Christ on YouTube is my identity. Parts of has been Rick Kane's. And Single H Show. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, we need to shut this down. Do you want to plug yourself?
Go check out Redbubble in the Single H art channel and make sure that I can get cool stuff
That's right. Go to our
for the table at T Pride.
That's right. Go to our Instagram page. Go to our link tree. Go to the Single H Show sticker store and get some stickers. And Single H is correct. We have officially signed up, and we have a table at Temecula Pride that's going to be held on October the 18th. Come and meet Single H, and also you'll have an opportunity to be a voice on the Single H Show. More information of that will follow.
Yep.
But for this week, that was the Single H Show.
Your name is
My name is Joseph Mills. Your name is
the Single H. Your name is
Rick Kane.
Have a great week, everybody. You got this.